Hello everyone, it is Legosforever and welcome back to another Legosforever builds. Today we have the USS Denial, which is a destroyer. Now, like I always do, I'll give you ship stats at the end of the video, but for now let's give you a close-up and so you can see all the little cute details I have strewn about all over the ship. Now before, I usually said that the ships are going to continue getting bigger, but this is actually the first ship in a while that's a little bit smaller than the last big one I had. So yeah, it's a little bit smaller, so details could fit better. So basically on the front here, we got your little pole at the front to where you can connect your string up to your mast in the back. A little bit of fencing, pretty much just like this. You can't go past this point because that's where the anchor and all that stuff is. Two front main batteries right here. They can go up, turn 360 degrees all the way around, which is good. This is one of the, not the first ship, I believe the USS Abraham, and maybe one other ship, probably the Fritz, I think, is the other one that had this. But this one introduces a huge amount of actual tile for deck spacing, as well as tile on the side for like armor plating as well. So that's a little something new that I added to the ships as well. You see on the side I still have all the holes, support holes. Up here we have secondaries on both sides. These cannot turn 360 degrees because of the way they're built. They actually run into the siding, but they can at least point a little bit back and forth, so they can hit things in front of the ship at least. We got the bridge up here, and on the bridge I have a bunch of antennas, radar, so on and so forth, just your sonar stuff, just everything up there that a destroyer will need to pick up other ships, submarines, so on and so forth. And back here we have the mast. It's the first ship to, actually I think the second ship, to introduce a double mast. Actually, there's multiple ships now that I think about it that actually have this double mast. It's been a while since I made a video. I'm trying to remember all the other ships. So, yeah, this is actually, I think, maybe like the third or fourth ship, maybe in the fifth ship to introduce a double mast. The string goes up and connects to both of them. Also have your anti-aircraft guns on the back here, in the middle here, right next to your funnel. Funnel is connected on the little pivot joint right there. So you can see that. It just kind of rests on the other brick. Right here in the middle, I built torpedo tubes. Now these torpedo tubes are quite small. They're kind of to size with the ship itself, but they're really small and kind of boring in a way. But they're there and they can be used. They can turn 360. Okay, they can semi-turn 360 degrees. That one can. A little glass piece in the middle, kind of like a little dome in the middle there, so people underneath can look up. Maybe that can even have like anti-aircraft guns in it on the real-life ship as well. More portholes and windows on the sides. I don't know. There you go. You can see them. Right here we have your more anti-aircraft guns here, and some on the back. Lower part of the mast, as well as second funnel. And a little flag on the back here. I really like how I build these flags, and I actually bought a Lego set quite recently. Actually, that was months ago, never mind. But it has like 4 of these on it. It's like a little biplane. I have it off to the side, but yeah, eventually when I take that apart, I can actually use more of these flags, which is really good. I might actually build a ship that just introduces like just all of the ones of that I have. Here in the back, we have another torpedo tube. It shoots off on the sides, more anti-aircraft guns. And back here we have the third main battery as well. So I can go around, turn 360 degrees, like everything else. And back here I introduced something that I don't think is on any other ships, but it's definitely on this one. Depth charge dispensers. These were used, I think they were used in World War I, but also in World War II. And I think they're actually still used to date, actually. Basically, these would be dropped, they would be set to a certain depth, and then they'd be dropped off to the back of the ship to hit submarines and any ships that are close by, I guess, to the stern. Pretty much just to cause damage underneath the water. you got your cannons to hit above water level. These hit below the water as well. And back here, the armor plating stops, and as you can see, for the first time in forever, I have rudders! Oh, they actually turn! They turn, and they don't turn 360 degrees, sadly, but they turn enough to turn a ship, which is good. 2 rudders, 2 propellers, which is really nice. The propellers are yeah, I'll get it eventually. Words, a good addition to the ship as well. And also on the back, most ships kind of just came to a square back. This one actually curves. I don't know how easy it is to see, but yeah, it actually curves around. So it's actually got a nice rounded back to it. They're all black bricks, so they're pretty hard to see unless they're in the light, but they are there, and they are beautiful. Okay, so as always, this is nearing the end of the videos. I will give you ship stats. Make sure that's in camera view. Beautiful. Okay, yes. The USS Denial. Its length, if these were real-life ships, of course. Its length is 375 feet. It has a beam of 39 feet and 8 inches, and a top speed of 35 knots. So, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good destroyer. Mainly, the biggest advantage this one has is definitely its long armor belt on the side here. This is definitely where this one excels. Guns, you may have noticed on this ship, if you're a history buff like I am, it's very much based off of the Gearing class destroyer from World War II. Gearing class Allen M. Sumner class, I believe it's M. Sumner class. Correct me if I'm wrong, if you like. And the Fletcher, USS Fletcher. I believe those are the 3 ships that this is mostly based off of. But yeah, so if you like this video, please like the video and comment down below saying that you like the video. Also, if you have anything to suggest for the channel, please go ahead and throw that down in the comment section too. I read all your comments, people. Trust me, I love reading people's comments. It warms my heart so much. And without much else to say, oh yeah, subscribe to the channel for more videos whenever I get them uploaded. So yes, now, without much else to say, Tally-o, everyone!